sales thing that we can try and use today. We like reliability and transparency in the salesman. Reliability, right? Like you do what you say, you're not emailing me 3 days after. And, transparency is there's no lies. I'm not hiding anything. I'm here to help you. That kind of mentality. Do something above and beyond that they wouldn't expect. Bring them, show up with a couple cups of coffee or something like that. That little gift, actually, later in the day, you could ask them for something big if you wanted to. It's a law of reciprocation and persuasion. So for example, today, if those were real customers coming to you and you showed up with a small coffee, and then 2 hours later, you're kind of asking them to do something or asking them to commit to something or invest in something, that little cup of coffee you gave them earlier psychologically gives you a way big advantage. Like there's a way bigger chance that they will reciprocate. Even though when you compare a cup of coffee to investment in my company, buying my product, etc., is a big difference, psychologically, it doesn't matter. That small gift does a lot of work for you. That's why you see those like yoga hippie people in airports handing out free flowers to people when they walk by. It's because they're trying to use that free flower to make the person feel guilty and stop and listen to their crazy story about how to join their crazy religion, basically. But they're using that flower as a weapon of reciprocation. Like I gave you a flower. Now you should stop and hear what I have to say. So this very, very, very powerful weapon. And practice active listening. And active listening is not just listening what they're saying, like you were really listening with your ears and listening with your eyes and really like try and pay attention and be curious. And when you do that to people, people love it. In fact, when you do active listening to help a friend or something like that, and you hardly say a word, they'll be like, oh my God, thank you so much for listening. You're so smart. You gave great advice. But you're like, I didn't even say anything. So that the active listening makes people feel good. Most people want to be understood.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? My fight, my struggle, my sadness, my story. I want to feel understood by people. That's underlying everything. So being an active listener makes people feel like, oh, this person understands me. There's so many things you can do, bro. Like even with your body language, you could practice trying to mirror them. Mirroring is an easy way to build rapport. So when you meet someone and you try to like not exactly copy them, but mirror their mannerisms and mirror how they talk and stuff, it really, actually you can control somebody by doing that. I'll teach you what to do. Go to a coffee shop, sit down, and just see someone across the Starbucks. They can see you out of the corner of their eye, but you don't know this person, okay? And you're not going to stare at them, but what you're going to do is you're going to try and copy them from across the room. So if they're reading a book, you read a book. Every time they grab their coffee, you grab your coffee and take a drink. And be very subtle about it, right? You don't want to stare at them and be like copying them, right? But you really try and like kind of mirror them from across the room. And after you've done this for a few minutes, you can try. Then you pick up your glass and take a drink and watch what happens. That person across the room will pick up their drink and drink it too. They have, without even knowing it, you have mirrored them from across the room and they are unconsciously locked into you. Now you lead them from across the room. It's crazy, huh?
Wow. Yeah.
It's a really fun experiment, but it really shows the power of like, mirroring and kind of getting on the same energy as the person that you're with. Of course, in sales, adaptability is super important.
I think this method is great.